Hey, so I've been experimenting with something new, and this comes from not only studying Joe Dispenza's work, but also in the EFT book in my Intro to Society class. All it talks about how the brain, certain parts of the brain, produce the negative emotions, and then other parts of the brain produce positive parts or positive emotions. So I'm 3 weeks in to a 9 week experiment, but already I'm just getting really positive results. So my affirmation is I am happy, positive, fun, funny, playful, energetic, and comfortably centered, which allows me to, and then I have social affirmations there. I haven't necessarily seen as much on the social side, which I have, but what's really been starting to manifest itself are all those positive emotions, and that is just absolutely fantastic. And it was coincidentally 66 days for building a new habit is 9 weeks, and that kind of still makes me think of sacred geometry and just the process of creation. So um, I now understand the benefits of sustained action. So about 3 4 weeks would be about the time when I would stop doing an affirmation. But really, that's about the time when it really starts to kick in. So if there's anything I could say, it is create a list of positive traits, whether it's resilience, persistence, optimism, and other interesting thing I learned in the intro psych course is that optimistic people have greater success in their careers, better perseverance, because they're not pessimistic in the sense of I can't do that, or I'm not capable, or what's the point? Things aren't going to work out anyways. Whenever there's a setback, a pessimist turns out stops. But an optimist is seeing the end where, yeah, this sucks right now, but I'm going to persevere. So adding those positive attributes and using EFT to get rid of things that come up during the day is really going to explode those even further. Because what I found out with doing new affirmations is that the first two weeks, anxieties shoot up that have to do with all the parts of your self concept, your self construct that doesn't see yourself in that way. So if you're like how I was with a lot of negative beliefs and negative self concepts, I had a lot of resistance, especially on the social side. And now that I'm looking back on it, it was a self concept, a self construct that I wasn't social. It wasn't actually reality. And that's one thing I'm beginning to understand. I'm not saying that there's not an overarching reality. There is this reality around us. However, when there's the reality within ourselves, we do not even understand even a small percentage of it. Most of what is in ourselves are just beliefs, and those are just programming from childhood, from past experiences, and the thing about our memory is that it's not very accurate. So if you can kind of rewire or process those old memories, who you are now and in the future is going to be completely different, completely new for who you want to be. So, once again, I highly, highly recommend the book, The Energy of Beliefs. This revolutionized how I process with that internal programming, and then also how to more effectively tap those new affirmations into the energetic and the physical body, which allows a new way of acting, feeling, thinking, behaving. Not only when you're outside in the world with other people, but when you're completely by yourself. So, thank you, everybody. I hope you get results out of this also.